So you're ready to take Pinterest seriously. Maybe you've heard me talk about how the platform has changed my life, or maybe you've been hearing all the buzz about how pinners are getting incredible reach and opportunities on the platform, and you want in. I hear two main concerns from people who want to take Pinterest seriously. They understand how powerful a platform it is, but they just haven't yet. First is that they don't quite know how or where to start, and second is that they just don't have time to take on yet another platform in this day and age. So in this video, I'm going to address both. I'm going to show you how to best set up your Pinterest page for success, whether you are converting an existing one or starting from scratch. Then I'm going to set you up with some strategies that will allow you to focus on Pinterest just once a month. Twice a month if you're feeling really ambitious, and you're going to primarily post content that is repurposed from other platforms. It's gonna make this platform seem a lot more manageable, I promise. So first, setting up your Pinterest account for success. Whether you're starting from scratch or converting an existing one, do make sure you change your account to a business one. This will allow you to access all of the juicy background analytics, which will help you evaluate how your content is performing and make decisions accordingly into the future. Next, we're gonna do some housekeeping to make sure Pinterest understands what type of account you are in order to serve your content to the right audience. I do have a starter guide linked in the description, which you can download for free, but I'll give you the rundown here for a head start. Pinterest functions as a visual search engine, so keeping that in mind, you'll need to take the time to set up or clean up your account accordingly. Take the time to brainstorm some keywords that describe you and the content that you will be posting on Pinterest. Think, what search queries do I want to show up for? Then take those keywords and make sure you include them in your profile name and your bio. Then look at your boards. If you're converting an existing or personal account into a business, look through all the boards you have and ask yourself, does it really reflect your brand and your content pillars? Is it something your core audience would be interested in, or does it align with your niche? If it's a board just for your benefit, you don't have to delete it. You can archive it or make it secret. If you're starting a brand new Pinterest account, make a list of the different categories or content pillars you envision creating content around. Or look at the content that you are already posting on other platforms and see if you can group them into different categories. With Pinterest, the more specific the better, but it's okay to start a little bit broad and make more niched boards as you continue. Maybe as a beauty creator, your content categories or pillars are makeup, skincare, and hair. That's a great place to start, but start to look at how you can go even deeper. For skincare, maybe you can break it down further into skincare products or skincare routine for acne-prone skin. Again, the more specific the better, because this is all providing Pinterest with context for what you are going to be putting in that board. Then once you have your boards, just make sure that you have those keywords in your title and description. From there, you are now ready to implement your low maintenance Pinterest posting strategy. Here's what you're gonna do. Once a month, at least, you are going to batch create content for the platform. You can absolutely do this manually, and Pinterest does now have a scheduling feature built in. But if you want to absolutely maximize your time and efforts and energy, I definitely recommend automating with a third-party tool. Tailwind is my absolute favorite. I swear by it. I've been paying for it for literal years. This isn't sponsored, though I do have an affiliate link linked below, but I pay for the platform with my own money. It is a content scheduler automator that is designed specifically for Pinterest, which means it allows you to schedule the same pin to multiple boards, weeks, months, years into the future, all in one fell swoop. So it's just like a no-brainer when it comes to saving time. I have also scheduled my pins with Adobe Express, and though it doesn't technically allow you to post the same pin to multiple boards, it allows you to duplicate your pin multiple times and schedule it to lots of different boards. So that's a great option as well if you already have the Adobe suite, or if investing in that is more in line with your content goals and strategy. So whatever you're going to use, you are going to batch create a bunch of pins. And you can create 3 different types of pins based on your original source material. So first, static images. Whether you have static images on your blog or you have pictures or carousels on Instagram, you can use those to create static Pinterest pins. You can upload them or repost them as is in their current dimensions, or you can play with them and crop them more to the ideal pin dimensions. And you just want to make sure that the title and the description of these static images do have lots of keywords that describe the photo itself, as well as maybe some of like the vibes and aesthetics that it's channeling, so that it shows up for those who are searching for that vibe. Static images without text on them have a lot of potential on Pinterest because a lot of people are saving these for mood boards or general aesthetics. I do find they don't get a massive like click-through rate. A lot of people aren't going and clicking on them to see the original source material. They're more so saving them to look at or to kind of complete this overarching vision board. But saves are a fantastic engagement metric on Pinterest. It's showing the platform that your content is good and people like it, and it's going to make it more likely that it shows it to more people. Next, you can repurpose your short form video content into videos on Pinterest or idea pins on Pinterest. In a video editor of your choice or in the idea pin builder on Pinterest itself, I recommend taking your video and adding a title with some keywords that are going to entice people scrolling on Pinterest. I find these titles are usually a little bit more search intent focused over like clickbaity focused as you might on another platform. You really want to use it to describe what the content is showing. As it stands, if you're doing an idea pin, you can only create it on the platform. But if you're making a video pin, you can use Tailwind to schedule that and schedule it to multiple relevant boards. Then if you are somebody who has a YouTube channel and or a blog, I recommend making a bunch of static pins with text overlays. In other words, titles and calls to action. The goal of these pins is to entice people to click them and visit the blog or YouTube channel that has more information on the topic that they're looking for. Personally, I love doing this in Tailwind because they have a batch creator that you can use where you can type in your title, select the photos or upload photos, and it's just going to populate a bunch of options for you to select and schedule. It takes no time at all. I try to make 3 to 5 different variations for every blog post and YouTube video, and I'll schedule them to up to 10 different boards for weeks, if not months to come. And then in the event that I'm all caught up on Pinterest pins for everything, I'll go back and make new pins for old videos, old blog posts to bring new life and attention to them. So what do you think? Does this make Pinterest a little bit more manageable? In order to be consistent on it, you don't need to be physically signing in and posting every single day. Again, if you're somebody who's wanting to take the platform more seriously, I do definitely recommend checking out Tailwind. And now that you have a strategy for posting on the platform, you're probably wondering how to start monetizing it. If that's you, watch this next. Thanks for watching, and until next time.